This is a video I am making about my trip to Panama City Beach, Florida with the Young Life organization. It benefited me and many others in a plethora of ways. The subjects we talked about and addressed could not have been more intriguing and justifiable. The bus ride down to the Panhandle of Florida was roughly 16 hours, including the stops most likely over a day. Our first stop was at a Sheetz in West Virginia, and this was one of at least 5 stops that we made.
Yeah, and we just made our first stop, and I am so exhausted.
As the night went on, I eventually fell asleep to be woken again by our bus coming to a stop at another gas station. This time the TVs in the bus were off, and people were waking up just like I was. When I woke up again, it was completely dark, with the exception of lights in the distance. I checked where we were on a map, and we were passing by this town called Wytheville, Virginia. That name was giving me some serious colonial vibes, which made the dark seem a bit more creepy. I could hear the eerie sound of the engine vibrate the bus's structure. I went back to sleep shortly after. I woke up for a third time and looked at the clock. It was 5:30 in the morning. We were stopping at our third gas station. I checked which town we were near, and its name was Sparta. After this, I could not go back to sleep again. I tried for about half an hour, but gave up whenever I saw a slight dim light in the distance, which was the beginning of the sunrise. I had discovered that we were just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. It was the first time I had ever passed that city this close, and I have an aunt who lives there. I never quit running into very interesting names of towns that I would certainly like to learn how they got that name in the first place. Later in the morning, I realized I had an application that could check radar signals to see what planes were flying overhead. I went to look and discovered a plane coming from my birthplace, which was also not too far from my college. It hadn't even been an hour since it left the runway. I found this interesting enough to take a picture of. Don't drive when you're sleepy.
Jesus.
Not Irish.
After we passed through Georgia and entered Alabama, we decided to stop for lunch at Phil's Barbecue in Eufaula, Alabama. If I kept eating the food here, I would have been so big. And for the first time in my life, I tried ribs. We have literally been on the bus for about 21 hours total. Going insane.
Alright, we're all tired.
Also, I think that one of the neatest things about being next to the ocean is that whenever you listen to the waves, you can kind of just hear a background whir of the water hitting itself and other objects simultaneously. It's just an amazing sound. It's so constant. And it makes me feel extremely grateful to be experiencing the power of nature and how audible it is.
I'm videoing.
3, 2, 1. What a fail.
Dude, it's in the bush.
Yay!
Yeah, buddy.
That's where the cat was. Oh, sailboat.
So, I don't know about you guys, but to me this building looks like the Millennium Falcon. And I'm pretty sure they're hiding some sort of UFO under this. Because I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist.
Three. Shay. Shay. Shay.
Very important.
3. No, she said no.
Why?
She gave us no, probably because that guy in the polo shirt that probably works here is watching us.
Recording. I'm recording.
Freaking way. 1. What the frick is wrong with you? What is
Where is it?
It's right there.
straight down below?
It's right there. So yeah, nice. No, my goodness.
No, wait, you gotta slow it up.
Yeah, just out.
Oh, you got
Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Oh no. Oh, don't go into the water. That's awesome. The Magnus.
Go! Oh! What a catch! Go back! Go back! Alright, what's happening? I'm about to throw this spike over. And what's that? 2, 1.
Oh!
That hurt his hand.
Oh! Nice.
Oh my god!
They're legit singing me. Woo!
I can just imagine what some of the people are trying to sleep. Shut up.
Oh man. It wasn't all beach time and being in the sun. Every morning and evening we went to clubs that would ultimately help us grow in our faith. And that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, it is. So we are about to go bowling. Looks like Joe wants to go bowling, but yeah. I'm looking forward to this. What about you, Joe?
But
You're looking forward to this?
definitely fun.
Yeah, he definitely wants bowling here. So let's see what happens.
There you go. Stare it off. Stare it off. There it is. Clean that baby up. Woo! There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah. Curl it, curl it. Yeah!
Yeah.
Great cleanup.
Oh!
Great cleanup.
Oh my God! Let's go!
Here you go.
All right, all right.
Oh, oh.
Oh man, dude. You got it down. You got it down.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
What?
Robbery.
What happened there? Oh no.
There it is. Oh my
Ah! Okay.
Come in, come in, come in. Come on, bro. Come in, come in.
What? Watch out, there's one behind. There's one behind it. Just watch out for that.
Because I was 8. There's 2.
You got this, Joe and Brett. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Not the best.
Joker.
Come on.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's a great cleanup. Oh, no, no. Oh, wow.
Oh! Let's go. I also just noticed now that my friend Cassell's name was spelled wrong. Instead of an S, it's a G. K-A-G-E-L-L. Oh, here we go. Oh.
What? I didn't even start it.
It's called a banana cleanup.
Your banana peel?
So I just almost got like 3 strikes, but didn't work.
Yes.
Oh! That was That was amazing. Oh my gosh.
Get there, get there.
Oh!
Get there, get there, get there, get there.
Let's go! Yo, these guys actually pulled off.
If we were to go up an altitude for 100 miles, looking straight ahead, you would be able to see Cancun, Mexico on the Yucatan Peninsula. To the east and southeast, one would be able to see the Florida Peninsula, as well as Cuba. All of the days that we stayed there were sunny and warm. In the evenings, I would fly my drone over the beach. Every time I flew it close to the water, it would lose a lot of its control. Therefore, I would have to fly it a few hundred feet higher to ensure stabilization. Before every club gathering, we would go to the beach and play games with the volleyball. After club, we would go to small groups and talk about important things that I cannot say on here, because what happens in small groups stays in small groups. That is one of the big things that makes these times so special and the people so trustworthy. It is said many times in the Bible that God will always be there to support you, even when you do not want to have anything to do with Him. He faces toward you, ready to listen with love more true than any romance story you've seen or heard of in the history of humanity. That story will always be the greatest love story. I have learned during these times that love comes with sacrifice. Sacrifice of time, energy, emotions, conditionality, and much more. When it comes to realizing this as being the right thing to do, that is when you begin to turn around and face God to begin a wonderful relationship with Him and all His wonders. It is easy to use this trip as an example of why a lot of college students have been affected in a religious way. Let me remind you that love and sacrifice was put into raising funds for this to happen, to gather new young minds with the potential to spread the word of the Lord to His people, to practice the duties expressed in the written word, to love strangers as they are, to let go of judgment towards others or oneself, to acknowledge and accept the ways of the world and the people within it, to give the keys to Christ Himself and let Him take control of your life. The way I roll with this expression is by combining the words I read in the Bible with common sense and righteousness. I let love find me and give love unconditionally. I support and uphold my worst enemies to better themselves. And in contrast with many earlier times in my life, I learned to love myself exactly as I am. On the final evening of the last full day that we were at Panama City, every person was given the opportunity to have a moment or more to themselves, to pray for forgiveness and express themselves to the Lord. Many people were doing this for the first time under the stars on the beach at night. The rumble of the waves, near and far, created a perfect white noise to aid concentration to one's thoughts. We were given a small container, not more than a centimeter in diameter. Inside it was over 8,000 grains of sand, The grains of sand in that container were to represent the unbelievable number of thoughts that God has about you and your future. The grains of sand on the beach represented everything else he was thinking about. As said by multiple sources, including the Bible, the Lord can handle all of these thoughts like it's nothing. He cares nothing less of you than he does of everything else. The sand inside of our container was made up of the same stuff that the sand on the beach and around the world was made up of. To put that into context, God's ideas are God's ideas.
So, time warp. I was praying so hard for Joe to get some highlights on the bowling because I was just nervous for him. And so that worked out amazing, and that really strengthened my belief in God, even after we already talked about a lot of stuff in our small groups that we had here. Second of all, this is an extremely surreal experience because there could be sharks, because it's dark, there could be sharks like extremely close. It's crazy. And right now the time is 12:24. Okay, so we were skinny dipping in the ocean, and when we were coming back, we lost Joe and Cassell, and we don't know where they are. So I'm a little nervous. Alright, so we have just taken an epic beating from the waves, and then going into the pool, and then now we're back here, about to eat. And I know that clubs for the Young Life thing is about, well, one is at 11 a.m. and one is at 8 p.m. So that should be really cool. Alright guys, are you ready to see something horrifying? Raccoon eyes! I'm a raccoon. Joe told me that I cannot... What?
Jumping off. No, jumping off.
Jumping off the balcony.
Jumping.
Why my face in the hot tub?
Because it's sunburn and would react to the hot water.
Yeah, you want me to die?
So, it's still here, but it almost, like, there's, in the video, it literally kind of like goes, wow, like right out into the ocean, and I did not do that. Yikes. So it kind of scared me a little bit, but I realized the compass, for some reason, was having some issues, so I recalibrated it, and that's what we needed to do.
Well, I'm glad it didn't go in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's been a real bummer.
During one of the days of our trip, I decided to walk to the pier with my friend Joe. Whenever we got to the pier, we were greeted with a fee, which really surprised me because places like Ocean City don't charge you to walk on the pier.
What the heck is Pib? I've never heard of Pib before.
We're just trying to find Mountain Dew. There's no Mountain Dew.
You recording this?
And boy, that is a nice view. And apparently, you say you never touched a palm tree before until recently, so there we go. Don't break it. What are you doing, Joe? But yeah, the pier walk was nice. What do you mean? It's like I don't get to be around oceans a lot, so I don't know about you. Do you get to be around oceans a lot?
Listening to New Jersey, I could be near the ocean whenever I want.
Yo, it is so foggy and it's like 1 a.m. at the beach. This could be like a zombie map.
Wake up!
Okay guys, one crazy highlight that happened while we were playing Ultimate Frisbee on the beach one time was that this guy who was probably under the influence of something just came up to us and started saying, "You guys gotta throw these ragers like back in the day," and it was just crazy.
So we're back on the bus, and it's been an amazing week. And I have officially decided to turn my chair around and continue my relationship with God.
This week has been one of the most interesting weeks of 2020 that I've ever had. We met some new people and shared experiences together. Thank you to Young Life, and thank you to God.